Hi, can you hear me? Hey, what's going on? I am back. Hope you guys are ready to chill with me once again on Saturday. Where am I at? Hi. Hang on. Hang on, let me check out my new sound effects. Can I, like, shorten this window? There we go. Why's my mouth doing... Hang on. Hello? Oh, shit. Why am I way down here? Excuse me. Camera. What? There we go. Well, no, that's... What? That's not... Whatever. Alright, that'll work. I'm sorry, my webcam was, like, way too high. Alright, let's see. Well, I get... Sounds. Hello? Sounds? Oh. Okay. What's shit? Nope. 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 Oh well, I was gonna try to find a bubble sound effect. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, I got, with this, what the hell's this program? Animes? Yeah. Which you can fucking see all across the screen. Sorry about that. You know, it's one of those things where if you're using the free program, they're gonna paste their logo all over the place. Sorry. Anyway, I was gonna do like bubbles. And then do the... Hello, darlings. I am under the water. Because as you can see, I am under the sea. I got a filter. Or a background filter thing that shows it looks like I'm under the sea. Anyway. Oi, oi, oi. I don't like so much like the background. It's a little too colorful for me. I do like the sea life, but it's a little too colorful. But I like the sunshiny surface of the water effect on me. That's kind of cool. Anyway. Oh, but yeah, I got the program on here. called Voice Mod, and it's like a little soundboard, so that's cool. And I was playing with it a little bit yesterday. Then we got Clean Mic, which is what I'm using now. Oh, there goes my bitrate. Ah, bitrate's fine. My bitrate was ass, but it's back on now, or not back on, but it looks better now. That's good. You know what? On my playlist down here, I swear I hit the shuffle button, but it don't shuffle very well. It keeps cycling through the same. It keeps cycling through the same handful of Silent Hill songs. It's like I got way more music on this playlist. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, hi everyone. Welcome to the first Saturday Chill stream of the new year. It's good to be back. Finally, my laptop went kaput on me finally. So I went ahead and got a new PC. So this is a brand spanking new one. It's more powerful than my laptop was, I think. Well, like my old one was like a 3060 and this one's like a 5060 or something, so it's yeah. Anyway. Oh my goodness. So anything new besides the new computer? I got a new job. I work at the Piggly Wiggly, which if you don't know, that's a grocery chain in the South. It's just down the street from where I live at my house. And it's been pretty good so far. I usually don't like to go for cashier jobs. I usually hate that shit, and it's not for me. But you know what? This cashiering job has actually been pretty easy. I like it. So yay. Oh. Itchy. Sorry. I'm scratching an itch. Okay, good. Oh my goodness, sorry. Ooh, goodness gracious. So, and I'm doing the stream in the middle of the day because I gotta go to work at 4 p.m. there. So, yeah. So yeah, I might stream during the day, I might stream at night. It depends on what my work schedule is. So, yeah. Okay. Oh god, I'm yawning again. Why am I yawning so much? Well, anyways, how you guys doing today? Oh, y'all ready to watch some stuff? Yeah. Oh, yeah, another thing I wanted to announce. As you can see, I have this avatar here. I kind of, improved it a bit, like the lips are improved. Yeah. I changed that at least. But I have like 3 other OCs that I decided to make avatars for. So on days when I play like RPG games or whatever that I've made multiple characters for, which are, you know, all those OCs, I'm going to have those OCs as like personas on here. Like you'll see their avatars and yeah. I hope you enjoy that. I'm kind of looking forward to busting them out, showing them on here. I mean, I guess that's about it for now, as far as the updates go. Well, let me know what you think, I guess. Oh my god, sorry. Okay. Everybody's being so quiet, nobody wants to chat? Nah, come on, don't be shy. Alright, time to shut the music up. Oh, hang on, I need to bring up the... Where's background? I think that's backgrounds, ain't it? Yeah. Is that the one I'm currently using? Hang on. No, that's... Wait. How do I turn off my backgrounds? Hang on. Oh, that's the one I'm... Yeah, that's the one I'm currently using. How do I turn it off? Wait. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to hit that. Ugh. Turn that shit off. I didn't mean to hit that. How do you turn off your background, damn it? Oh, wait. Maybe I need to, Wait a minute. Oh, no, I'm green! Hang on. No, wait. I gotta change that. Hang on. Oh my god, how do I fix that? I don't think I did this right. I'm so sorry. I'm still trying to figure things out on this little deal here. I don't want to be green. I don't know. Can I adjust this green background? Hang on. Did that work? Hang on. No, that's not working. It ain't working. Shit. That ain't working. I guess it's gotta be on the... Well, that just made it black. I want it to be invisible, not black or any other color. Ugh. What do all of these do? Oh my god. Hell! Oh my gosh. I don't want that setting. I'm kind of just playing with my animes thing right now. Oh, wait, no. Get out of that. Because when I go into game or video, I don't want... Well, no. No, because... No. Because let me, turn it to, let me get the video set up. Let's see here. Dang it, hang on. Ugh. Come on, where's my video window? There it is. Yeah, see? See, that's gonna happen. I don't need that black background like that. This is why I'm like, how do I turn background off? Shit, man. No, not that. Not that. I don't want to grab that. I want to grab this. There. Oh, God. Vroid properties. Wait, no. Filters. Maybe this will work. No. Oh my God, no, not that. Yeah, reset that real quick. Ah. Oh my God. That looks creepy. Damn, I shouldn't have turned my music up if I was going to start. Let me get the music back on while I do this. Oh man, how do I fix this? I really should have done this before I started streaming. I'm so sorry. Oh God. Oh my God. Boo. I'm a bad dream. Oh, okay, that's not working. Okay, I need to go back to green. Hang on. Where is... No, not you, not you. Exit that. Where is... Animes? Let's see. I turn that back to green. Oh, I think I got it! Did I get it? I think I figured it out. Maybe. I don't know, let's see. Let's bring my video back up. Yes! Turn that music up, turn that triumphant music up. Yeah, we did it. I did it. I did it. I figured it out. Hell yeah. Woo, where's my arms? Arms! Arms! Arms, come back! Ah, oh, whatever. I figured it out. Yay. See, I'm a pretty fart smeller. I can be a smart cookie when I want to be. Wear hands. Ugh. Alright, so, yeah, that's perfect like that. So let me just, close. There we go. Yeah. OBS is what I was trying to open. Nope, wait, no, it wasn't. Anime is what I was trying to open up, so let me just, yeah, whatever, say that I just want. Oh my God, okay. Okay, we're good. Oh, a banger song would come on right when I'm ready to stream, wouldn't, or show the video, wouldn't it? Hey, we got a chatter! Howie Scarlet 9. Hello, welcome to stream. I'm alright, hang on. We gotta. Hell yeah. let this song play first? Oh, hell yeah, we gotta have the Blade Blood Rave song. What kind of... Oh no, my bad, this isn't Blood Rave, this is the Tracy Lords song. I'm so sorry. I'm so mistaken. No, this isn't Blood Rave, I'm sorry. Blood Rave is also on this playlist. This is the Tracy Lords song from the Mortal Kombat movie. The reptile fight song, Control. That's what this is. Yeah, it's the reptile fight song. Yeah, Reptiles theme, thank you, yeah. That soundtrack was so badass, man. Going with that EDM, techno rave type music for that movie was like perfect. They did such a good job with the music choice. Getting dry mouth. As a 90s kid, this type of music was the shit, right? Fellow 90s kid. Okay, I confess I was a wee youngin' in the 90s because I was born in 1990, but I confess I was more into like Backstreet Boys was like my favorite band. I mean, I still like them, yeah, but that was my shit. I loved that band, but I pretty much always like all kinds of music. And thanks to my dad, I love a lot of rock music too, like yeah, metal and stuff like that, because he was like that old school metal. My kids love listening to 90s music. Hell yeah! That's right. That's a good parent right there. My kid likes old music too. I think she hears a lot of it. She hears some of it from like me listening to it, but I think she's heard of a lot of those old songs from like memes. It's really funny. Like she knows the "Somebody's Watching Me" because it's like on memes. But that's good. Good to get exposed to all kinds of music, new and old. Oh, God, this track goes so freaking hard, man. I love my wiggle. I love my wavy. I love the physics on this hair. My wavy pigtails. I wish my hair was this voluminous in real life. I think I'd need extensions or a wig for it to look like this. Oh, there goes hands. I do plan on getting like a VR set, like headset and controls, so that I can actually get like more full body motion. I'm at the, yeah, I'll probably get just like that $300 one. My daughter said it best, Mom is Blondie, Dad is Metallica. Hey, not a bad combination. I don't know whether I want to fight or dance to this music. Maybe I'll dance fight. What kind of backgrounds can I mess with while we play this song? What kind of other backgrounds can we mess with? Let's see. We got any like club looking shit? Ah, we don't really have anything club looking. Unless you want to count this. Hang on. That sort of looks cool. Oh, it's got a microphone! I think this is more of like a bedroom background though. Oh, and I got a new camera, by the way. I got a much better quality camera, so now I'm not like jittery shaking around because of the fuzziness of that thing. Yeah, I know, the watermarks, I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna have to like upgrade to premium W camera. Yeah! Much better. Oh, I just noticed the color pedal on this shifted. Feel like, yeah, see, it does it again. Did it again. Yeah, it's feel like that, what do you call that? RGB or whatever? Where it changes colors. Alright, what else I got? I don't really have anything clubbish on here. I think I gotta buy more backgrounds. Oh look, I'm driving. Driving down Malibu, or wherever the hell this is in Florida. Listening to my jams. What was that Dean Winchester said? Driver picks the songs. Shotgun shuts his cake hole. This is my, yeah, we jamming. Woo! I can't, oh, I tried to raise my hands, it didn't work. Oh god, oh my god, I made myself dizzy. That was hella cool. What software do you use? I use VTube Studio. I have that as well. Oh god, we got like soft music playing now. Hang on. I'm about to, okay, now we can play the, let me go back to, the green screen there. Right now I'm using, Vroid for my avatar, and I'm using Animaze for the camera and the effects, so yeah. I do also have VTube Studio. I was using another avatar, but I wanted to try to kind of make this one the mainstay. I like the motion better. It's like more free range motion. Okay. Now that I've actually got a chatter. Very, very welcome. Very glad to have you. Let's go to video and finally get started. Going through my watch later list because I save like a million videos and I like never watch them, so. So yeah, and I went through it looking for some like casual videos to watch today, and I'm like, man, I've saved a lot of horror, scary, creepy stuff. That is for, oh my god, I burped, excuse me. That is for Spooky Sundays. Okay, let's get it on. Make sure you can hear everything good. Yep, get back down here. All right. This first video is Dimitri Falco is their name. Goth reacts to Pop the Balloon Goth Edition. And as a goth myself, of course I had to watch this one. So let's check it out.
So I stumbled across a video called Balloon or Find Love Goth Edition, and something is tingling within me. Something is telling me that this is going to be a little cringy. So today I wanted to react to it. So why don't we just get right into Balloon
Look at the contouring on your nose. Holy shit.
Hi, my name is Milk. I'm 30.
Okay.
Milk.
It's real one right towards me, kind sir. Right towards me. I'm gonna hand you the mic and we're going to get it right. Hello, how you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Oh. Wonderful. Welcome to a real one. Step in just a little more for me, just this way. Yes, just so we can hold on. Share your name.
Okay. Immediate first reactions, I'm so sorry to hate on the man, like, immediately. But this is kind of like a tourist outfit, okay? If you don't know what a tourist is someone who comes in the scene for, like, a couple months, and then they immediately leave.
Like they're just trying it out.
This is definitely an average Joe. Like, he definitely wears, like, a polo and the little, like, frat boy shorts and the
Oh no!
like,
oh, wait. Hang on. She showed the had to do it to a meme. Hang on. Wait. Where was it?
They immediately leave. This is definitely an average Joe.
Hang on.
Like, he
She shows
definitely wears, like, a polo and the little, like,
Gothception.
frat boy shorts and
There
the
it is.
Sperry's, like,
They
on
had
the
to do it to him.
weekdays. And then this is what he looks like when he knows the huzz is gonna be around, okay? This is an interesting fit. We got the trip pants, okay, and a black button up. Okay.
Oh, I need me a
I
good
love
pair
to
of trip
create.
pants.
I love to make things. I love to work on my clothes. I love to, I love to build constantly.
I love that. Share with us, what are you looking for in a real one?
I'm nervous. I'm nervous to hear the answers for what are you looking for in a goth girl. It could go very horribly.
Someone who's willing
That
to
is
work
true.
on themselves. Someone who is, just willing to build build themselves and build the people around them.
That isn't actually a great answer. I judged Max a little too quickly. And that also just kind of shows like the kind of person he is. Like, he doesn't seem super shallow, which is kind of what I was expecting to immediately see on this show.
But okay, it hasn't happened to you, but in relationships there are heartbreakers, things that make you be like, that's not the person for me. What are some of those things that would make you pop, pop, pop?
Girl, maybe you should have thought about the answers before you went on here.
Right?
When they can't take care of themselves, when they
Or maybe it's like the thing where the moment somebody asks me to tell them a little bit about myself, I suddenly completely forget who I am and don't know how to answer. Maybe he's got like that kind of I don't know if you got that stage fright. Maybe it is a little bit of stage fright, but it's also like when you try, you know, when you're in a moment like this and then your brain just completely blanks on you.
that is like, and they get stuck in that and they have a hard time getting out of that.
He seems like he knows what he wants, so hopefully he's here for the right reasons.
Someone that takes care of themselves, that's what you want. Someone that doesn't.
I'm done with the warfare. He said, I dealt with BPD one too many times.
Everyone's got so much to bring, right?
Yeah. Very valid. One of my final questions in this intro is, what do you like to do for
box
fun?
down here.
For fun, I like to play games.
I don't want to put it in the
play
thing.
video games and board games.
Just so I can like actually see it.
He lost them
There we
there.
go.
He lost them there. Every guy.
My
likes to
bitrate went down
fucking play
again.
video
What the
games.
hell?
Okay, he was doing so well, and then he said, I like to play video games. You know what that means? That means all time spent together is gonna be him on the computer and then her sitting in the corner scrolling on her phone, waiting for him to be done. You know what? I'll say it.
Well,
I hate
hey,
a
what's
man
wrong with
who
that?
just wants to sit and game
I'm a
all
gamer.
day. I don't like that shit. I mean, hopefully, you know, I'm judging Max a little too harshly. Maybe that's not all he does, but maybe.
You know, I'm sorry, I'm also a gamer, so that would actually be like, oh, cool, we can chill with video games. Hopefully, though, he's not one of those guys that's like, yeah, I'm a gamer too. And then you look at his collection and it's just like fucking FIFA and Madden games. Like, you know, NBA 2K, whatever. And, not that kind of gamer. Come on, man. Yeah. It's like, I'm a gamer too, and you get so excited, and then you see that's all he has in his library, and then it's just, such disappointment. That balloon just deflates immediately.
Gaming should not have been the first thing out of his mouth when we're talking about hobbies. And he definitely lost my girl.
Maybe that's just a you thing, girly.
Yeah, and also I mentioned I like to sew.
I think that's just a personal thing for her.
Gardening.
Oh, okay, Mr. Green.
Okay, someone said go outside and touch grass, and he took it literally, and I respect that.
Great
A lot
thought.
of shows recently.
I can't
we love
touch
to
the
see it.
grass.
Well,
I
you don't
smoked
have
it
any
all.
broken heart, so that means you're doing something right. That means, oh my lord, I guess not.
It was the gardening. I knew it. No, honestly, fair enough. I think gaming was probably the sole reason for that.
Okay. Oh, well. Okay. Well, they heard you out. That makes them real ones. Well, let's take some steps in.
That's true. At least they didn't immediately pop their balloon upon his initial entrance. Because I've seen so many clips of these shows on TikTok where a girl will walk out and every man just immediately pops their balloon without even having to hear what she has to say. And I just think that's a little shallow. So good on these girls for hearing them out.
Still have some hearts remaining. Let's see why they popped. Lovely lady, name, age, and why you pop.
Hi, I'm Riley. I'm 29. I just popped because I like gardening and stuff, but I'm kind of like a party girl, so I want to go out all the time.
Okay, Max could be a party girl too. You can garden and party at the same time.
Yeah.
Maybe she's talking about the other kind of gardening. I think she's just letting him down easy. I think she probably just doesn't like him, but wanted to be nice about it and be like, I don't like gardening.
I like raves, so I need someone that can
Okay, you can go to a rave and then garden the next day. Why not?
hang.
You like going to raves?
I went to a rave
¿Por qué
yesterday.
no las dos?
Just yesterday. What made you
can
think
do
he doesn't
both.
like
See?
doesn't like going to raves?
You said gardening at first. I was like, oh, hell no.
I can do it all. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to. I mean, gardening is cool. Like, with like my niece or something, or like a family member. You know what I mean?
Now that he's clarified that he'll rave and garden, are you Are you content with the heartbreak, or do you want a heart transplant?
I'm content. I'm
Okay. Is he
content.
someone
Yeah, it's not the gardening.
girl.
She just didn't like him.
that's your type aesthetically?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, aesthetically.
Is she someone that's your type?
Absolutely.
Okay, very good. Let's take a step forward. We got a
Absolutely.
few more broken hearts, perhaps. Let's go to this wonderful goth baddie.
Oh, Milk is not having it. This person kind of seems like a no bullshit kind of person.
Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, my name is Milk, and I'm 30, and the shirt was kind of the first.
You know, I even
Oh,
judged him on
really?
the shirt initially. I think he's kind of mad. Okay, me when I'm making headcanons for random people I know nothing about, the stare that he is giving Milk right now is kind of threatening a little bit. It's kind of a little scary. Max, you're scaring me.
Really?
He seems like he is about to punch a wall into Milk's soul.
I'm so sorry.
With the shirt.
It's the buttons, the unbuttoned look, and it's a bit
Okay.
awkward fitting,
Oh.
but I.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
She said, you know what, now that you see it.
I don't mind a man that shows me a little bit
However,
of them titties.
I liked what most of what you said, but
Can I
when
see
you got to the
one
part about how you said you don't want to
titty?
be someone who like can't take care of themselves, it felt just like a tiny
You
bit
know what?
judgmental.
More man boob for me,
because I know
okay?
this is like kind of a short form thing, but it's like, you know, what are you doing to even like try to help, or you know what I mean?
I can see what both of
What?
them are saying. Like, obviously, I know Milk knows that they don't have the full extent to the situation, but I can see what Milk's saying, but I can also see what Max is saying. Like, you don't want to be in a relationship with someone who you are constantly having to, like, parent that person or constantly take care of
Well,
them or
yeah,
look after
sure.
them when that person has no
I understand that.
intent on looking after themselves or can't even try. So just still, as you as a partner, like, did you try to help them or guide them in any sort of way? But also at the same time, that's not your responsibility sometimes, you know?
Do you try to
Well,
like
I mean, you can
encourage a partner
support
potentially? Because like if they are going through a depressive
other.
episode for
That
whatever
doesn't mean
reason,
baby
like
them.
that's like totally like valid. Like people experience
parent
mental health
them.
issues and stuff. So
Hashtag true, Milk.
If he hadn't said those things, and if the shirt was buttoned, could he be your type?
it's a different shirt. But I did hear the
Damn.
thing about the raving and stuff. So I don't know. And your job sounds like you might make a decent income. So you know,
Okay, Milk.
potential. There's potential.
Is it just
Angel,
me or
is she
does
someone
Milk
that's your
seem
type?
kind of stuck up?
Not particularly.
Okay, why not particularly?
Oh, wow.
Go ahead,
Please no
say it.
negging. Please no negging. Please no negging.
I'm just not feeling the style.
Okay, not feeling the style. Okay, that's all right. You're a real one. We got a
Okay, that's fair. Milk didn't dig Max's style, so I really hope he's not saying that just because Milk said that, though.
one. We got another wonderful individual down here that broke that heart. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, I'm a Vicky Laria, and I broke my heart because of what she said. Kind of like it just sounds like you don't want to help out your partner throughout what they're going through. You just said like, I want somebody who's like all ready and like things like that. And I also bought my balloon because of the height. As you can see, I am a tall.
Okay, so I can agree with both sides. I don't know. Hopefully this person is willing to help their partner through mental health episodes. But I can
Yeah.
also agree with the sentiment that you shouldn't have to be the sole parent. Like, you shouldn't have to parent your partner.
A baddie, and I don't like my short kinks, so.
I think that's pretty fair.
So take a step back with me. Let's scale the horizon. We've got three lovely ladies.
You see, the good thing about me is, I do like tall guys, but I'm already very short. So, like, every guy is already taller than me, so I don't have to worry about that.
We got a broken heart right here that came on a little later than the other. So take a step in. Name, age, and why you broke your heart. I'll hold it.
Stria. I'm 28.
They couldn't have cut that out for my poor girl. Oh my god.
It had to be like the raving thing for me. I was dragged to a lot of raves
like her
against my
makeup.
will, but like
Oh, I'm sorry,
you know,
I'm
friends who
completely
were trying
blocking
to
her
like
face.
have
Hold
fun,
on.
and I'm just so burnt out.
There we
from
go.
raves.
No, that's true. I kind of agree with that. I don't think I could see myself at a rave.
Just more of a homebody, you know.
I like her makeup and her hair.
So if he didn't go to a rave last night and was just all gardening, you'd garden with him?
No.
Oh.
I also don't like his pants. I don't like the big puffy pant like fad that's
Everybody
going on right now. I
is
hate it.
ragging on my man's style.
Damn, he chose the wrong outfit today.
Yeah, he
I don't
did.
know. Yikes. Okay. If
Burn
he
the
had
trip
different
pants,
and
girl.
stuff-
You
If he
tripping.
had different pants on and
Don't
stuff,
be
could he your
tripping
type?
on the trip pants.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Not quite my type.
You said what?
Not quite my type.
Oh, okay. What makes her not quite your type?
I don't like the outfit as much.
Okay.
Style.
Oh my god, he is 1000% just saying he doesn't like their outfit just because they're dissing his outfit. Come on, Max. It's just a normal fucking outfit. What the hell? He don't like milk outfit. He don't like this outfit. What fucking outfit does he like?
Oh, I didn't
You're
really
on the
like
goth
milk.
edition, bro. How does that play a part in your life? How does the style, the message?
Oh, I would love to hear it. Okay, this could also be a risky thing, okay?
Yeah,
he
that
could
is
say something
true.
very cringe in this moment, so hopefully he's not a tourist.
Behind the movement? How does that play a part in your life?
So it definitely expresses a lot more in my non-music interests, like with
Great.
Off to a great
You
start.
know what?
It's not like
goth, but I don't like goth music. Okay.
it's not like goth at its core is a music-based genre. You know. Oh dear.
I know a lot of people have a lot of opinions about that, and you can have your opinion about that. But girl, like, what's the point? You just like the fashion?
Exactly.
I think that's lame.
the games that I do play, the ones that I enjoy. She's gonna pop it.
Oh, wow.
I think that's where like a lot of my interest in that. would
And
be
this
rooted.
dude is doing awful.
That's perfect. Okay, that works for me.
Values.
We did get a pop.
Values? So you don't like goth for goth reasons, but you like goth for goth values, but there's also a lot of tension and debate around what goth values are. So are you just saying you're a leftist?
Freedom of
Or,
expression.
like, elaborate on what you think goth values are. Or like, do you just like goth girls
Equality
and you just
for
like
all.
goth fashion?
Take a step forward with me and figure out why we
No,
got
good
a
stuff like that.
pop. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Hi, I'm Patches. I'm 21, and the reason why I broke my heart
Patches,
is
that's a cute name.
because I think
Oh, I'm on my
music
way.
is a really big part of the goth subculture. So you just saying that like like away from like music, like your
Oh, yeah,
other
as soon
interests
as
are
I
like more
heard-
goth is just kind of like
Not
'cause,
some-
like, it
I
is a
love
music-based
that dress,
subculture,
by the
so if
way.
you're not bumping that,
Yes, Patches.
I love her
Let's
dress.
go. Me and twins.
you know, it's kind of like
Yeah.
doesn't really
I
make
love
you
this dress.
goth in my, you know.
I love you too,
Yeah,
girl.
exactly.
Okay. Patches is
I think as soon as he said it, didn't really have anything to do with them. It's not so much for the music. I would have popped.
Experience. I don't know. It's like goth very much comes from your ideals and your music taste and like your interests and stuff like that. And it's just if
Uh-huh.
you're not like musically interested in like goth music, that's just like something I'm not willing to pursue because also I like going to a lot of like goth concerts, and so it doesn't really seem like I'd be like something you're super down for. So
Hell yeah, that is like couldn't
Yep.
have been said.
As soon as
better.
I
If you
heard
don't
not
like
for- not so much
but
for
you
the
want a
music,
goth girl,
pop,
but you don't
would've
want to
popped
go
it.
do goth things and go to goth shows or go to goth clubs, then you're not goth. Like you just want a goth girlfriend. You just want to look goth, but don't want any of the things that include that. So he is a Taurus. So I was right. Okay, maybe I
Clocked
was a
him.
little judgmental
Clocked him
right off the
immediately.
bat, but I always have a reason for these things.
sorry.
The poser radar, the poser radar, it's just built in at this point.
Yep.
Okay.
Age and why you're still holding on to your heart.
My name's Ari. I'm 25, and I guess it's just
love
I'm
her
a little
headband.
confused, but I also kind of understand
You know what? I'm confused too, girl.
working on yourself and being independent and stuff. But if I have a bad day, are you gonna be there to comfort me?
Oh, of course.
Are you gonna there?
I think that might have been taken the wrong way when I said it. I probably said it the wrong way.
Yeah.
You clarified.
I don't want you to like come crying to you because I had a bad day at work, and you'd be like, "Nah, go
That is
away."
absolutely not what I meant by that.
Where would you take this lovely lady on a first date?
On a first date, I think I would start with the question of where would you like to, like, what types of things do you like to do?
It's so funny because I'm also just a gamer. I play board games, and I just stay at home.
We may have found a match,
In
y'all.
heaven, and she also goes to raves and gardens too.
Can we play some COD?
I have not played Call of Duty for years, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
My life is like a video game, trying hard to beat the stage. All the while, I'm still collecting coins, and that's love right there, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Let me ask
think
you
we
this. Since
found a
I asked her,
match,
is she
guys.
someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'm not gonna delay anything.
Wait, I'm kind of just confused on what his type is. He said the people that wasn't his type were the people who dissed his outfit. But the people who were nice to him about his outfit are his type. Right.
Do both of you feel this could be a real one?
It wasn't just that outfit,
I think
though.
so.
She said she
I'm willing
liked
to
his
give it a shot.
hobbies, too.
Yeah,
She shared his hobbies.
We got a real one connection. Okay, that kind of makes me happy. All right, I'm glad that, I don't know, Max was kind of willing to give everyone a shot. There are some things that he said was like a little, all right, y'all, we got our first connection. Let's go. I don't know. I knew he was a fucking poser since he walked out. Okay, I think we've got a lovely cast of people, and I'm just excited to see the next bozo who walks out. Let's see.
Welcome to a real one. Would you share with these
The
lovely
next
goth
bozo who
baddies your
walks
name, your
out.
age, and what you do?
My name's Hector. I am 29 and just regular retail.
Name 3 songs, Hector.
That worked. Thank you for that retail perk. Oh my goodness. Okay.
And oh,
Y'all shop at
What
retail.
the
Share with us
fuck?
this.
dude, this guy is gonna leave the studio in incel.
You know, I just
Why did they immediately pop?
regular ass dude, love, like goth
And people love to hear that. Who are you as a person? I'm a regular ass dude. Great, very convincing.
music, alternative music, anything like that in general.
But you didn't say black metal, Hector. But I noticed that you didn't say black metal, even though you've got a Transylvanian Hunger, like, what even is this, bowling shirt?
Just the vibe, I guess.
That's perfect. You're
I'm just a normal dude. I'm just a regular ass dude. I'm just a vibe. Right, okay.
We appreciate that. Share with us this. What are
Not
you
gonna
looking
lie,
for
he does seem
in a
kind of
real one?
boring.
Someone that's also interested in the culture, you know, like
Is that so? The shape gets put into the shape presser to press the shape. Me, when I go to goth,
It
Pop
presses the
Balloon
shape
to
into look
find
for a
love,
shape.
and all I am looking for is a goth person.
someone I can get along easily with.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous.
No, that's good. Hey, you'll shake it off, my man. You're good.
This is the most awkward thing I've ever
That is kind of
watched.
awkward.
I can, sympathize with him. This is probably a really brave thing to do, to get on camera, to, stand in front of all of these, random people who are, judging you. So I commend him for that. I can understand it's a little nerve-wracking, but oh my god, they can't, cut any of this out? They can't help my man out a little bit?
Now, in relationships, as you saw, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, something you would throw a red flag on. Do you have any of those things that you don't tolerate?
Like certain artists that I don't like. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm like, all right, probably like MGK, something like that.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not good. Any others that would cause you to break a heart?
I mean, cheating, obviously.
Yeah.
Does he know where he is? Does he know who he is? Does he know what he likes and dislikes? This is the most you can expect from someone who says they're a regular ass dude. This person is on autopilot.
What do you like to do for fun?
Definitely.
I like to explore the city, go to
My
different
God,
locations,
dude.
find new
Are you a real person?
food, find new places, books.
Not
Bros
to
giving
hate
and
on
PC
Hector
energy.
At all, but I really don't like people who have no sense of self, who are quote unquote a regular ass dude. I like to try new restaurants. Okay, I love eating too, girl, but is there anything else you like to do? What do you do as a person? Maybe he's just nervous, but I cannot. This is the most nothing burger of a description ever.
Yeah.
And for that reason alone,
Like I
would
said,
pop
he's
the
given
balloon
off
because,
NPC
girl,
energy.
You have to give me something to work with. Okay, peep the TV girl tattoo. Bitch, take that Dark Throne bowling tee off now. I know I'm being a little bit of an elitist, so what? Take that damn Dark Throne bowling shirt off now.
Go to concerts. What else?
That works. Broke your heart.
Adria, I'm 28. I just saw the hand tattoo and I thought that our, religion-wise, I don't think we'd.
Huh? Girl, what?
What?
It's actually from an anime.
Oh god, girl. She said, oh, you're one of them Satanists. You're one of them worshippers, them devil worshippers. And he's like, actually, I just got it from anime. Hey, I love eating too, girl, but that's still a pentacle. Which I will say, I am a pagan. I wear the pentacle myself, and if you know anything about it, the pentacle is not a demonic symbol. I get it, people associate the pentacle with Satanism and with like demonic shit because that's just what it's been associated with. But I promise you, girl, the pentacle has nothing
Thanks,
to do with
Abrahamic
that.
religions,
and also,
for
it's
that.
from an anime is so funny because it's still technically a pentacle, you know.
Like,
Of course it is.
no,
the
Helsing.
one thing I don't know about.
Helsing.
The one thing I don't know. I'm sorry to this woman, but that was kind of funny.
Did the camera see that good? You saw that tattoo for the anime lovers? Okay, very good.
Sorry, all the anime lovers out there, please forgive me. No.
That it's not the worship of Satan. Do you want a heart transplant?
Even if it was an actual
Heart
pentacle, that's
transplant.
not the worship of Satan. That's not the worship of
For
Satan.
real.
Gosh, that shit
is
just
not
pisses
from
me off
Satan.
So bad. Not enough people know about the goddamn pentacle.
He's not my type. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Period.
What makes him not your type?
I don't know how to explain that, you know? It's just a...
Probably because he's a nothing burger of a person, and that's completely fair. He gave us nothing
Yeah,
to
he
work
seems
with.
kinda
He gave
boring.
us no interesting things about himself.
Like a vibe? I don't know.
Yeah, is she someone that is your type?
She said, "You give off horrible demonic energy. Be gone with you. I condemn you to hell, foul beast."
Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, I'm Patches. I'm 21, and the reason I broke my heart is because I had an ex talking stage with the same name as you, who like had similar hair to you. So that's
Yeah.
a little too close, little too close to home there.
Yeah.
I mean, if that person
okay, well,
was
that's
horrible
understandable.
to you, and this person reminds you of that person, I can understand that. Like, you
Yeah.
kind of look a little too similar to this one person that was evil to me. That makes you evil by proxy. I understand that. I get the mindset.
If that wasn't the case,
Yeah,
that history could be
I
your type.
understand that.
I definitely like the keychains. They're very cute.
Show the keychain.
Yes.
Show the keychain to the camera. Yeah, that's
Oh my god,
Kuromi!
take the fucking Dark Throne shirt off. No! Maybe I'm elitist. I'm never beating the elitist allegations. But I know this bitch has never put on Transylvanian Hunger a single time in his life. Look at my Labubu, my Hello Kitty. Also, I feel like men who excessively wear Hello Kitty stuff, I feel like that is just like they're using it to attract like a demographic of women or like the alternative women, and it's like, do you actually like Pochacho or do you just want a goth baddie? I feel like men use Hello Kitty almost like a creepy man in a van with candy at a park.
okay.
Damn,
Rio,
okay.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a step forward. We got another broke.
Aesthetically, like, I dig the vibe, but at the same time, I don't think I'm like physically attracted to you. But like, I feel like you have a vibe that you seem cool and like we could be friends maybe.
And that's completely fair. If you're just
Okay,
straight
yeah.
up not attracted to someone, I think that's totally okay to say.
What could be different to make him your type? That's
Oh gosh.
I love Milk. I love
I'm so sorry, my
Milk.
big ass
I
head
love
keeps
that
blocking
Milk
these
is, like,
girls.
no bullshit.
At
Oh my
Detroit's
god.
detail, we don't have the
Do
time
I
for
got
that.
a bot?
You do.
Just leave it at it could be, but not quite. Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I like the makeup.
Okay. All right. Decked out.
Can I-
Goth edition. Let's go down to this lovely.
Oh my god, Milk is like, bitch, get the fuck away from me.
Band.
Victoria, 20, and I broke my
Right
heart
there.
because of
Had a
the
bot in the
long
chat, had to ban
hair.
'em.
What? You don't.
Where are all my
like
mods, by the way?
All I'm
Are they
saying
like
is that I can
not
never agree
online
with
or
that
something?
statement.
I don't want them
Shorter
streaming
hair.
currently.
And the style is not really for me. I think it's cool, like your aesthetic.
What do you mean the style isn't for you, girl? I think she's just trying to put him down easy. Like, yeah,
Yep.
it's just the style. Definitely not anything else.
It's not for me.
Is she someone?
Our man Hector is definitely leaving the studio with a Reddit post. He is leaving
No.
the studio with a new username and password to that one incel website.
No.
I'm sorry.
What made you want to pop the second he walked?
Anyway, he's the Labubu. I know he's not my type, like, just
You know
in general.
what? Same.
Wait, that was
If
a
I saw
Labubu?
Labubu hanging off your pants, you're done.
It's actually not a Labubu.
Yeah,
though.
same.
Oh, then no.
I thought it was just a Kuromi plush. I didn't see it was a
Let's not
Labubu.
get hostile. It's not a Labubu.
Hey, Labubu, what is that?
It's a little. It's from like a series called Chikawa, and they did like a collab with Sanrio. So
If you're a man who likes Sanrio, I don't think you actually like Sanrio. I think you like Sanrio for alternative motives or ulterior motives.
My brother, let's scale the horizon. Ladies,
Damn,
can we clap it up
so
for him, though?
judgmental.
He came
You
ready to
don't
find a
know.
real
You
one.
know what?
And
That's true. He did put himself out there, and he was brave enough to be on this video. Good for you, Hector. But it's a little too performative. Put the Sanrio away give me that fucking Dark Throne shirt now, because you don't deserve to wear it. Yeah, if I was any of these girls, I would also not be into it. There's too much of a lack of personality going on. All right, we've got our next contestant.
I think that would be my major issue with that guy is he just gave off NPC energy.
Wonderful. Welcome to a real one.
Whoa.
Share with these goth
Is this corpse paint? What's going on?
baddies your name, your age, and what you do.
My name is Dark Knight. I am 24 and I'm an artist and musician.
What are you looking for in a real one?
I guess the same thing, like
Really?
truth,
Dark Knight?
honesty, someone that will
Oh, they're waiting. They're
Call me by
literally
my
looking
goth
for
name, Night
What is something
Pain.
you throw a red flag on?
A big red flag for me is someone that doesn't have their own thing going for them. So like, I don't like codependency. Like, I don't need you to depend on me for everything. Like,
That's
I want to
fair.
know if I gotta go somewhere, like, you could do your own thing and you'll be fine.
Not for
So,
me, but
Yeah.
Any other
Fair.
key deal breakers, or that's the main
I guess
one?
just lying and like not honestly.
yeah, as soon as he said the
definitely don't lie.
codependency thing, don't
You see,
rely
this
on me for
person
everything.
actually has something going on. He has a passion. He has likes and interests and hobbies. That compared to the last guy, like, is just worlds of a difference.
It was definitely the romantic goth fit, but with the necklace, that decision alone, I was like, I can't.
Understandable.
Okay, we're definitely
They are
using
all
the I don't
just
like your outfit
judging.
as a crutch
Yeah.
to be like, I just actually am not attracted to you.
Just say you're
This
not
is like my
attractive, in
staple
my
piece.
opinion.
So I feel
Big
like I can't
Oh, okay.
go anywhere without it. So
That's very interesting. I won't go anywhere without it. That's actually kind of funny. I'm not going anywhere without my Mercedes-Benz pendant.
Name, age, and what you're looking for.
I'm not gonna lie, I probably will pop it right after this. This has been quite the roller coaster because as soon as you walked out, there was a lot of ups and downs. What your frontal lobe isn't fully developed yet, and men also. Sorry to assume your gender. My bad. You know, develop slower than women.
Oh, I gotta
That's
fix my
1000% true, and
sound
I
thing.
don't cut milk any slack for that at all.
Hardy
Women
Legends.
just generally do mature much quicker than men and at a younger age.
I don't know
than
how to
men,
turn
and it's
the
already-
Twitch
if
thing
your
off
frontal lobe develops
of,
at 25, and women are already leagues ahead of you. Like mature.
Their
level.
little
That's
alert
totally
animation. How do I turn that
reasonable.
on? And the sound. I thought I turned that shit off.
If his frontal lobe was more developed, it could be your.
What's that?
Maybe. I mean, I would definitely go on
No,
a first date.
brother.
What's that,
Like,
brother?
yeah, now better.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Scarlet
All
9
right,
played
I'm about to make all of you.
Holy
accept
shit,
the
excuse me.
balloon, all right?
Thank you. Wow. Wow.
If you could have dinner
Party
with
Legends
one
played
person,
Oye
who
Cat
would
for
it be?
200
Maybe Al
channel
Jorgensen
points.
for Ministry because that is
Oh my god, we can't even hear the. I was gonna say that, ooh, brother, ooh, is what a lot of these girls are saying to these guys. It's just a whole parade of, ooh, brother, ooh. Yeah. O-E-E-I cat, huh? O-E-E-I, O-E-E-I. Oh, that is a vocal stem.
Okay, Patches! Patches is me. This is me as a person because I also love Ministry and I also love Al Jorgensen, and that's an amazing answer. Hell yeah, Patches. Me and Patches are twin-em.
All right, my final question is, do both of you feel this could be a real
Hey, oh
one
my
connection?
God.
I do.
this could be a real.
Clap it up for him. We got
This
a real
could be
one connection.
an everlasting love.
Okay, we got a second connection. This is doing way better than I thought. Okay, so we got 2 connections so far.
I think I'm just gonna stay down
I'll
here so I'm not
probably only
blocking
watch
anybody
one
in the video.
more, because this is a long ass video.
Come on in for the win. Hello, kind sir. How you doing?
Doing good.
Wonderful. Welcome to a real one. Would you
Holy shit, those ear gauges.
Sleep token. Okay.
share with these goth baddies your name, your age, and what you do?
My name's
Holy shit, the ear gauge, dude. Are you from like Africa or something? Wait, that's who did those, right? Like the really humongous ear gauges like that, the tribal thing. I'm so sorry if I'm being culturally insensitive. Forgive me, my dumbass white person self. But I think so.
Mario. I'm 28 years old, and I'm
Those
currently a
gauges are
full-time student at Long Beach
insane.
City College.
Sleep token, immediately no. You are not a real one.
A real one?
Keep the mic
it,
at chin.
I keep it 100. I keep it straight.
Love that.
What does that mean to you? What does keeping 100, keeping it straight mean to you, though?
I don't lie. I'm bluntly honest, and yeah,
That's fantastic. What are you looking for
Yeah,
in a
we
real
shall
one?
see.
just kindness,
That's
kindness,
it?
communication, that type of situation.
Is that it? I can't do it with these people who are like, I
But
like
what
people
else?
who breathe. I like girls who breathe and like to eat.
Okay. In relationships, there are heartbreakers.
His fingers are all the same length. What the hell?
Have you ever been married?
No.
Okay. Would you like to be married in the future?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any children?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, lady. Oh,
Oh, damn.
y'all didn't even hear
Wait, do I
about
have
that.
any children?
Yeah.
No.
That's why I was like, wait, I said.
He's a liar. He is a goddamn liar. Do you have children? Yes. Everyone pops their balloon. Do you have children? No. Girl, he's a liar.
What?
He has got to be lying.
What?
You just saw that everyone rejected you, and he's like, "What? I don't have kids. What?"
Do you have any children?
At the time, no.
Okay. Would you like to have children in the future?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I thought you said.
Oh.
That's definitely what I thought you said. I totally, totally don't currently have any children at all.
I did want to pop it when you said you're a full-time student at Long Beach City College, you know, because you are 28, but I'm also an understanding person, so, you know, there could be more going on than that. Are you okay with being with someone who is a adult content creator?
No.
Sam, straight up, hell no, bitch.
All right.
Oh
Yep.
Thank you for
my
asking. Keeping it real.
God.
We do not shame
you were holding
sex
on to your
work
heart?
in this
So
house.
understanding.
Okay, and then this last guy they brought out.
Sex
this
work is real
not
work.
A goth king. This is just a guy in a black outfit. He just slapped on a black outfit to go meet some goth baddies. Okay. So, anyways, y'all, that was.
He might be alt of some kind, 'cause nobody-
Edition. Maybe we could have.
Yeah, he's probably alt of some kind because nobody gave. That peanut just exploded in my hand when I tried to crack it open. Because nobody does ear gauges to that extent if they are not committed. So I do think he is an alt person of some kind, but I don't know about goth.
Done a better job at finding actual real goth men. I know they're hard to find. There's so many men who just don't know who they are as people, don't have any interests, don't have any hobbies or passions. They don't know what they like. There's a lot of people on here who were just like, I like to eat.
Well, I think given the way most men are raised as they're growing up. Oh, hey, Remiel, yes, I am back. Thanks for the welcome.
Of course!
Romeo 18 played of course for 10 channel points.
You almost made me lose my train of thought. But, oh my god, what was I saying? I completely do not know what I said. Oh, thanks for the bits! Hardy Legends, appreciate it. Thank you for the bits. Oh my god, y'all. What the hell was I talking about? I just completely forgot what I said. Oh, somebody remind me, what was I talking about? Oh, I hate it when that happens. Oh my god. Okay, well maybe it'll come back to me in a bit.
Well, I hope everyone on this
I'm gonna rewind it.
He just slapped on a black outfit to go meet some goth baddies. Okay. So anyways, y'all, that
Yeah, because I talked about the
Pop the Balloon or Find Love
the
Goth
gauge
Baddie
thing.
edition. Maybe we could have done a better job at finding actual real goth men.
Oh! Yes, rewinding the video did help me. I was talking about, she was saying a lot of men just don't seem to know who they are as a person and all that, and she was analyzing that. And I said, I think because of the way a lot of guys are raised growing up, still with, like, the stereotype of how a boy should be raised and all, you know, I think that kind of contributes to a lot of them growing up not really knowing who they are, you know, they just kind of go, I don't know, I'm bad at explaining things, but hopefully you know what I mean. Yeah, just the way a lot of people raise their sons. Okay, I don't know if I exactly want to say, sometimes it is toxic masculinity, they're raised with that and all. Okay, standing by for bad messages. Oh, well, you missed one earlier, but hopefully you'll catch the next one now that you're here. But, yeah, that's probably a big contributor as to why a lot of them grow up not really knowing who they are. You know, it's like they grow up trying to live out those expectations, but not really, like, finding themselves and who they are, you know? That's probably a big contributor.
I know they're hard to find. There's so many men who just don't know who they are as people, don't have any interests, don't have any hobbies or passions.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't know what they like.
Because they got raised being pigeonholed as a what kind of man or parents wanted them to be or whatever.
Show finds love. That was very
they got pressured a lot for that, so that probably is a big contributor. I think every man they brought up on the show was a poser in some way, shape, or form, and I will not explain myself further. Let me know if you liked today's video. Let me know what you think down below, and if you don't know me, my name is Dimitri. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Alright. Pink background, not a real goth poser. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Before we continue the next video, I have to see if I can make my food now, like if it's done, if it's ready. And I can get that started so that I can have lunch before I go to work. Yeah, I only got like a couple more hours before I have to start getting ready. So, yeah, we'll be back soon.
Take a look at this shot from the latest Jurassic World movie. Now compare it to this one from The Lost World. Did you notice that difference? I deliberately picked some without dinosaurs because that's not what this is about. It's not about CGI, it's about a deeper level of immersion, a deeper feeling of realness and vividness that is so often missing today. I mean, look at this movie. This was shot in 1959, yet it still feels like you could step right into the frame. And I love that, you know, watching The Lord of the Rings made me want to visit New Zealand. Those movies made me feel like I could actually stand in those same rugged landscapes. But The Hobbit, not so much. And I know complaining about modern movies looking kind of bland or fake isn't exactly the most original thing to do, and you might already be thinking, well, that's just because of digital cinematography, it's just bad color grading, bad lighting, and also bad CGI actually. And you're right, these are all definitely relevant to the discussion, but they're also just technical elements that in themselves don't fully explain the essence of this problem. I always felt like there had to be deeper philosophical and psychological mechanisms at play here, like some sort of first principles of cinematic reality and our immersion in it. And I figured that if we truly want to tackle this issue once and for all, then we need to understand those as well. First, to very briefly define the obvious, the idea of a movie feeling real is not the same as a movie being real. We understand movies are staged, that they are constructed realities, not actual ones. And yet, we can still be sold on the realness of their fictional worlds, even if they contain fantastical elements like live dinosaurs or Terminators or aliens. And that's because despite recognizing movies as being essentially make-believe, we can still experience them as perceptually real. A perceptually realistic image is one which structurally corresponds to the viewer's audiovisual experience of three-dimensional space, film scholar Stephen Prince wrote in a Film Quarterly paper. Such images display a nested hierarchy of cues which organize the display of light, color, texture, movement, and sound in ways that correspond with the viewer's own understanding of these phenomena in daily life. Because of this, unreal images may be referentially fictional, but perceptually realistic. Simply put, according to the concept of perceptual realism, a movie feels real when it triggers the same mechanisms through which we also construct and navigate our own reality. In this sense, it's actually kind of like being in Inception.
You create the world of the dream. We bring the subject into that dream, and they fill it with their subconscious.
As I was going back through some older movies that I remember feeling highly immersive, that I remember having this kind of perceptual realism, one thing I noticed was just how much of the image is often in focus, and how frequently they filmed from a distance to include a lot of the environment around the main subject of the shot. Just look at how much of the background is perfectly readable here, how clearly you can make out faces and objects in the distance, the textures on the ground, and so on. Images like these really invoke a sense of place, of three-dimensionality. As the renowned film scholar Noel Carroll also once said in an interview, deep focus long-shot compositions like these invite the audience to scan the frame for meaning in a way that was more analogous to the way we perceive affairs outside of the movie theater. That is, they were more realistic because they were more like ordinary perceptual experience. And I thought this was interesting because it really draws attention to the form through which the audience engages with an image instead of merely focusing on the content they observe within it. This, for one, largely circumvents the age-old discussion of digital versus film photography, in which the latter is generally seen as the more realistic medium, and the former is often blamed for being the reason why movies look worse now. But just look at The Revenant or A Hidden Life, two relatively recent movies that were digitally filmed. I think these look just as good as most classic movies do. Maybe not necessarily in a way that emulates the old film look, but certainly in one that offers those same rich and immersive images that absorb you completely into these stories. Now, you might protest and argue that this is still mostly a matter of content, that it's because these movies feature a lot of real locations and, in particular, a lot of beautiful exterior environments. And generally, I'd say that you would be right, and that having real elements in a movie does matter. Especially in a time when it's so easy to just throw up a green screen and decide on the specifics later, or to set up that new volume display and just match the lighting as closely as possible. Compared to these efforts, movies that feature concrete locations and tangible elements do tend to hit different. They really make you feel like there's a kind of animus to the real world, a kind of soul that, when captured rightly, then also adds a latent substance to the image that just isn't there in a digitally constructed one.
And you can tell the difference, that this is not a plastic boat and that this slope here is no joke at all.
But then again, consider Avatar: The Way of Water. Say what you will about the story, but the fully computer-generated alien planet that James Cameron has created here, to me, is just beyond beautiful, and in many ways more engaging and more perceptually realistic than some movies shot in the real world. Which again demonstrates that, in its essence, this achievement is a matter of form. It's because of the way this movie cultivates a distinct perceptual relationship with the audience. Take this sequence, for example, where our main characters first arrive at the Water Tribe. Notice how much information is available here in any given shot. How well these subjects are integrated into their surrounding environment, and how rewarding it is to scan each image for immersive details. You may not actively register every little thing that's in focus here, but that doesn't matter as we also don't do that in real life. I think that even if you only catch those details on the edge of your peripheral vision, it still adds tremendously to the perceived reality of this world. Now, jump scare alert, contrast this with a movie like Quantumania. This movie also mostly takes place in a fully fantastical realm. But unlike The Way of Water, it is one of the worst and most fake-looking films I've ever seen. Of course, there's a lot of qualitative differences between these movies. One has a well-thought-out world with actual ecosystems and animal genealogies. The other is just a grab bag of what feels like AI hallucinations. One has state-of-the-art graphics, the other, well...
nowhere left to run.
But anyways, if we try to limit ourselves to those specific techniques that enhance perceptual realism, the differences are also night and day. Instead of offering those rich, immersive images for the audience to scan like they would in the real world, the backgrounds in Quantumania are often completely blurry and visually uninteresting. And aside from the occasional blink and you miss it establishing wide shots, which still aren't in focus for some reason, most shots are medium close-ups that only center the subject and don't integrate them into their surrounding environment. In other words, they hardly invoke a real sense of three-dimensionality, which in turn negatively affects their perceptual realism. And while Quantumania is an extreme example, this is something we see in a lot of movies today. This is the cinematic look, right? Deep focus, that's only if you want to make your movie look like a documentary. But if you want cinema, then a shallow depth of field and medium close-ups are your main instrument. And you know, I'm not even saying that in an entirely critical sense. In fact, when used purposefully, I do think it can invoke its own kind of realism, which I'll get back to in a bit. But when you just assume this approach as the default standard, like Zack Snyder for example seems to have done, ever since he became his own cinematographer, it feels like his movies have become virtually two-dimensional. Then it feels like it does come at the cost of perceptual realism, of the audience actually feeling grounded within the world of the story. And especially when combined with a rather careless use of digital effects, it can even undermine the realness of the actually real elements of an image. I'm always reminded here of the 2016 Assassin's Creed movie. In the promotional material, they boasted that they had a stuntman perform one of the highest freefalls in cinematic history for its iconic leap of faith scene, which should have been an absolutely exhilarating moment. And yet, in the actual movie, it ended up looking like this. Like, would you even have known this was a real stunt if they hadn't told you? Does this man diving into a brown CGI sludge, obfuscated by digital volumetric smoke, in any way trigger any actual perceptual instinct? I bring this up because what it also demonstrates is that the problem is not just that modern movies don't have enough deep focus long shots. No, it's the more general lack of consideration for what filmmaking techniques and cinematic elements actually create an immersive experience for the audience. Going back to Jurassic World Rebirth, the movie we opened with, here too the cinematic look is definitely part of the problem, with many blurry backgrounds and medium close-ups that leave little room to scan the image for meaningful details, which stands in pretty stark contrast to the original movies. But more than that, there's also many environments here that don't feel real because they just clearly aren't. I can imagine the filmmakers wanted to invoke the more rugged feeling of a prehistoric world by digitally heightening its landscapes to these almost fantastical proportions. But you know, this isn't Avatar, this isn't the world of Pandora, it's ours. A big part of what sold me on the dinosaurs back in the original movies, and still does so today, is precisely how the environment around them always felt so tangible and ordinary. Like, that's just the real world, that's a forest, that's a field. Those are all places I feel I could visit myself. And having the dinosaurs interact with that familiar world made them feel more real too. The overmanipulation of modern imagery and the resulting feeling of fakeness, even when they contain real locations or real practical effects, is part of a bigger issue that we briefly need to address here, and that's the amount of post-processing that's done on movies nowadays, and the more general shift from filmmakers having to make sure an image was exactly as they wanted it before rolling the camera, to them being able to make more, if not most of those decisions after the fact in post-production. As Patrick Tomaso already explained in his video, this idea of avoiding definitive filmmaking choices and of wanting to have more options in post-production has also significantly affected how modern movies are shot in the first place.
You might get into post and that room won't even be the same room anymore. They're gonna say, you know what, that window, we don't even want that window anymore. The light doesn't make any sense. We gotta reshoot this whole thing. So what do? We shoot it bland. We shoot it boring. We light it flat. We don't commit.
And to understand how, besides resulting in more boring looking visuals, this also affects realism and immersion, we have to talk about the concept of indexicality. Based on the work of philosopher Charles Peirce, an index is a sign that has a direct physical connection to what it represents. Simple example, a footprint is the index of a foot. with the former being directly caused by the latter. In traditional cinema, a filmed image was seen as an index of the subject that it captured, because that image was physically caused by real light hitting the photosensitive surface of celluloid film. It is for this reason, this direct material connection between subject and image, that film was, and still is to some, deemed as the more realistic medium. And if you look at some classic movies, this does seem to explain that more ineffable quality that they tend to have. You know, that intuitive feeling of the image being a more direct, a more pure and more authentic reflection of the filmed reality, in a way that goes beyond just the focus settings and angle of the camera. It's as if there really is a direct material connection, a true indexicality to the image that just isn't there anymore today. You know, digital cinematography is considered to have no indexicality because it lacks that direct causal relationship. Instead of physically imprinting light on celluloid, a digital sensor converts light into data, into a set of digits that, as film scholar David Davies explained in his paper on the subject, might accurately reflect the filmed reality, but is also inherently mutable and therefore not a true index of it. However, as we also discussed earlier, there are digitally shot movies that I think come close enough to having that same feeling of unaltered reality. And inversely, modern movies that are shot on film, like Jurassic World Rebirth for example, tend to be significantly modified in post-production anyways, arguably to a point where any true sense of indexicality is lost. And indeed, as Davies also concludes, there is no reason to think that the viewer's experience of a moving image in a fictional film is affected either by the indexicality or non-indexicality of the image, or by her beliefs about the indexicality or non-indexicality of the image. So, if the nature of the image isn't necessarily linked to the experienced realness of a movie, why bring all this up at all then? Well, it's because even though the physicality of the filming process might not matter, it's the feeling of physicality in the final image that does. And this brings us to what to me is probably the most interesting idea in this video. If there's been one recurring theme so far, it's the idea that a movie feels more real and more immersive when it establishes a more direct connection to the senses of the spectator. In her book The Skin of the Film, film scholar Laura Marks makes this connection even more explicit as she explains that film is grasped not solely by an intellectual act, but by the complex perception of the body as a whole. This view of perception implies an attitude toward a film, not as something that must be analyzed and deciphered in order to deliver forth its meaning, but as something that means in itself. Basically, Marx argues that cinema is not just a visual medium that we merely watch and listen to, it is an embodied experience. It engages our physical senses beyond just our eyes and ears. And to conceptualize and expand on this idea, she coined the term haptic visuality. Haptic perception is usually defined by psychologists as the combination of tactile, kinesthetic, and proprioceptive functions. Marx writes, "The way we experience touch, both on the surface of and inside our bodies. In haptic visuality, the eyes themselves function like organs of touch." This, as she continues, is different from the way we usually conceive of optic visuality, or just regular vision, which is more about perceiving depth and spatial dimensions and about observing from a distance. Optical visuality depends on a separation between the viewing subject and the object. Haptic looking tends to move over the surface of its object rather than to plunge into illusionistic depth, not to distinguish form so much as to discern texture. It is more inclined to move than to focus, more inclined to graze than to gaze. As you may have noticed, Marx is actually building on the concept of perceptual realism here. She's not looking to replace it, but rather to offer another dimension to it. To simplify it somewhat, haptic visuality can be seen as an extension of the earlier discussed perceptual mechanisms through which we engage with cinema, as if suggesting that the relationship between the two can be even more intimate, more sensual than initially assumed. And indeed, if we take another look at some of those earlier deep focus long shot compositions, the two concepts do seem to enhance each other quite well, as those same elements that allowed me to visually map out the three-dimensionality of the image are also the ones that let me feel its textures, that have an undeniable haptic quality to them by being so richly detailed and focused. And inversely, it's because I can sense the material presence of the image, because I can so clearly imagine myself touching the grass and have such a visceral response to that playful fluidity of water, that the entire space also feels much more three-dimensional and immersive. Here we can explore some additional filmmaking techniques that create haptic images, or images that invoke a haptic response in the audience, such as literal depictions of touch. But even without directly depicting any touching hands, extreme close-ups on their own can already be quite effective at invoking a sensory response. Think for example of how Andrei Tarkovsky likes to slowly gaze over richly detailed environments in a kind of tactile contemplation. Or how Paul Thomas Anderson often invites you to study the intimate minutiae of his actors' faces. Here we can also redeem the cinematic look somewhat, as a shallow depth of field can serve to highlight specific haptic elements within an image. Martin Scorsese's Taxi Driver, for example, feels a lot more dreamlike than those classic, more plainly realistic looking movies I showed earlier. Yet to me it is still a movie that feels tactile and immersive. And I think it's in large part because of shots like these that add a distinct texture to its setting, that make you feel like you can reach out and feel the wetness of rain on a cold metal surface, as if your eyes are indeed organs of touch. Invoking the elements in general is an undeniably powerful tool for immersion. Scorsese also does this really well in Silence, where the kinetic force of tidal waves feel just a bit too real for comfort. Similarly, I'm also always taken aback a little whenever a movie shows a real raging fire, as if I had gotten so used to the image of computer-generated ones that I almost forgot how powerful the sight of an actual one really is. And the same goes for the power of wind, which Bela Tarr, for example, often uses to heighten the sensory sting of his already harsh and dreary landscapes. Lastly, on a more meta-visual level, an image itself can be given a certain texture through grain and artifacts, which are naturally baked into the image when shooting on real film, and which is probably where the link between realism and indexicality came from. But nowadays this can also be done digitally to varying degrees, depending on what the filmmaker wants. And indeed, most digitally shot movies have at least a subtle layer of grain to add some basic texture to their image. Though there are also those that take it a lot further, that make film grain an integral part of the image. Or somewhat inversely, that really lean into the specific kind of noise that digital cameras can produce, especially in low light settings. The reason why haptic visuality is so effective and so important for making movies feel more real and vivid is because touch is simply an extremely powerful human sensation. It is the first sense we develop in the womb, and as newborns it is not just the primary sense through which we start exploring the world around us, but it's also vital for bonding and for emotional regulation. Which is to say that touch is something that also works its way back, that to touch is also to receive. And Marx's concept of haptic visuality understands this as well. It assumes a more dynamic, two-way connection between subject and object. Instead of maintaining a separation by merely regarding an image from a distance, you generate a feedback by coming in close. The touched object offers resistance, it has a certain feel to it, which then impresses itself back on the touching subject. It's kind of like how a breaking of the fourth wall can flip the direction of the cinematic gaze, making it feel as if you as the spectator is suddenly the one who's being watched. And besides eliciting rather concrete sensations of matter, texture and structure, this effect can also invoke more abstract sensory realities. An image can prompt within the body what in philosophy is known as qualia, as a feeling of what it is like. Take this scene from Sorcerer, where a guy has a drink in a rundown bar in a humid tropical location. The camera is close on the skin, the lighting is sharp, both of which help to emphasize the textures of the characters' faces. Emphasize the sweat, the grit, the imperfections, which in turn gives the audience a visceral impression not just of those specific material elements, but also of the more general feeling of what it is like to be in that place, to be in that humidity, that oppressive, inescapable heat. Now for contrast, let's look at Rebirth one more time, which has a similar scene in a tropical setting, but which, to me at least, doesn't come nowhere close to invoking that same feeling. The medium shots don't bring us close enough to read the faces of the actors, and even if they did, the flat lighting and vanity makeup make them look way too clean anyways. Which is another issue that plagues many modern movies. Everyone's just way too pretty now. Which once again reminds us that ultimately all this is about much more than a set of filmmaking techniques. It's about purposefully trying to elicit a feeling, to make a meaningful connection to the audience, and to actively immerse them into a story. As Marx also points out, haptic visuality as we've discussed it so far is only the beginning. Touch is a sense located on the surface of the body. Thinking of cinema as haptic is only a step toward considering the ways cinema appeals to the body as a whole. And indeed, what I love about movies is that they can invoke deeper forms of realism, not just perceptual with regards to form and space, not just haptic in a material sense, but also in relation to states of being, to emotions, dreams and memories. You know, the physicality of a panic attack, the nostalgia for a half-remembered past, childhood nightmares about being alone in the dark, all the more abstract interactions and subjective phenomena that define the human experience, and that can be articulated through great filmmaking, often by combining all these differing ideas of realism. For in the end, this deep immersion doesn't so much arise out of a single image, as much as it is created over the course of a carefully constructed continuation of them, with each shot, each scene building on the other, creating sensory dynamics and feedback loops that map out spaces, add details and textures, and that, in combination with attention to other aspects of filmmaking, you know, makeup, wardrobe, set dressing, sound design, music, and so on, can make a story come alive in a way that feels more immersive, more vivid, and more impactful than the sum of its various technical parts. And that's what we're going for, right? To be transported, to be moved, to be touched, to feel like we just watched something meaningful, that we just experienced something real. The kind of care and intentionality that makes for great and meaningful cinematic experiences, however, doesn't just limit itself to the actual filmmaking itself. It's the structures around it, the platforms where we watch movies, that also help us to navigate, cultivate, and celebrate the art of cinema. And whenever I know I want to watch something with intention, whenever I'm feeling truly curious, that's when I turn to Mubi. Mubi is a curated online cinema streaming hand-picked movies from around the globe. They offer a vast library of great movies from iconic directors to emerging auteurs, and from timeless masterpieces to hidden gems and festival favorites. Recently they've acquired a fascinating miniseries on Mussolini's rise to power. I just watched the first few episodes, but it's really something else. Its narrative is both grounded within real historical footage and simultaneously heightened with that classic Italian theatricality and with Mussolini directly talking to you in the audience.
Il fascismo, una creatura bellissima.
It feels as if the entire cinematic language serves to emphasize how the evolution of fascism was really just driven by charisma and emotionality. Main actor Luca Marinelli, who you might have seen in The Eight Mountains or in Death Stranding 2, is absolutely transformative here as the Italian dictator, and delivers a truly magnetic performance while also never letting you forget that in the end, this is a portrait of evil. Anyways, I'm excited to watch the rest of it, and if you want to check it out as well, you can sign up using my personal link, that's mubi.com/likestoriesofold, to try Mubi for free for 30 days. So be sure to claim your extended free trial to start your free month of great cinema today.
Remember this masterpiece.
Oh man! Oh God! Oh man! Oh God! Oh man! Oh God! Oh man!
Perhaps the greatest from the internet's Hall of Fame for hilariously terrible and terribly delivered lines. How can anyone forget this?
Too bad you will die.
And this.
Garbage day! Huh? No!
And this.
Oh my God!
But have you ever seen the Oh Man, Oh God writer, National Book Award and two-time Pulitzer Prize winner Norman Mailer?
We all know that I stabbed my wife.
Talking about it.
And he starts going, oh man, oh God, oh man, oh God, oh man, oh God, he screams.
He actually says it better than Ryan O'Neal. He's not really trying, but definitely better.
Oh man! Oh God! Oh man! Oh God! Oh man!
You see, Mr. Wifey Stabby is advancing in his delivery.
And he starts going, oh man, oh God, oh man, oh God, oh man, oh God!
His intonation goes up and up towards a climax.
God!
While the love means never having to say you're sorry guy goes up a bit, then falls back down to where he came from.
Oh man! Oh God! Oh man!
His delivery is not going anywhere, he's just repeating the same beats.
Oh man! Oh God! Oh man! Oh God! Oh man! Oh God!
This comparison got me thinking, can just any line be saved by the right delivery?
What? No!
In Oliver Stone's Nixon, there's this line that, on paper, reads very risky. That Nixon is the darkness reaching out for the darkness. Quite flowery for a CIA agent describing the president in a modern political drama. But watch how Ed Harris delivers it.
That he's the darkness, reaching out for the darkness.
How he looks away from Fraser's brother to think up the right words. The little pause to finish the sentence in his mind. His facial contortions as if aware he's saying something strange.
That he's the darkness, reaching out for the darkness.
Suddenly, this odd description is wholly believable. It's like he's surprising himself as he speaks, coming up with words he knows are unusual, but the best anybody could find for the subject.
That he's the darkness, reaching out for the darkness.
That's the beauty of line delivery. Through rhythm, fast and slow, strong and weak, through emotion that's either suitable or surprising, a great actor can elevate a quote, adding subtext, feeling, flow.
Put it back.
Until I see Anthony Hopkins saying, I did not hit her, it's not true, it's bullshit, I did not hit her, I did not, oh hi Mark, I won't be entirely sure if any conceivable line can be saved. Though he does nail it in my brain, but I have no doubt they can all be improved. I once talked about how Al Pacino shines through Mehmet Speak with his seemingly spontaneous delivery. Some words get emphasis.
Where'd you get this from, a morgue?
Some parts are rushed through.
And the god Vishnu too into the bar. Fuck you, John!
Unlike Ryan's oh man, oh god, each word gets a specific treatment. It no longer feels like the reading of a text, it's verbal action. There's purpose behind each word.
Okay, give me this shit.
Take the great epic Patton. Our general, whose name I don't remember, slaps a shell-shocked soldier and is forced to apologize to his whole army. Being the proud son bitch that he is, he'd much rather step on a landmine, but orders are orders.
I assure you I had no intention of being either harsh or cruel in my treatment of the soldier in question.
George C. Scott speaks with enormous reluctance, clearly despising what he's doing, as the character would.
But I hope you can understand my motive and will accept this
A long pause before finally saying the word apology.
explanation
No, wait, is he even gonna say the word?
and this apology.
Oh, he does. The screenwriters, I wonder if they amounted to anything, are smart enough to save the key word for the very end, and Scott goes through it as fast as he can.
Apology.
It's being put off, then hurried through.
Dismissed.
On the other court, hear how Zendaya says a racket and a dick in Challengers.
So that's what you think he is to me. A racket and a dick.
I hate it. Too much emphasis on dick.
A racket and a dick.
This character would give equality to racket and dick, if not prefer racket. This delivery sounds like an edgy teenager who thinks that's how grown-ups talk. Maybe it's her experience playing too many teenagers. Maybe. But here's a worse delivery. When I was planning my list for the best films of 24, I was seriously considering giving Lily Rose Depp the Best Performance award tied with her Skarsgård co-star.
Take heed what you do.
But rewatching the movie, this specific scene on the beach made me disconsider her entirely.
Look at the sea. Does it never call to you? Urge you?
Oh my god.
Something is close at hand.
She's great everywhere else, but here she is.
Destiny!
Terrible. and the whole scene's last shot could be cut out and never missed.
Destiny!
Her intonation is stressing everything.
Look at the sea. Does it never call to you? Urge you?
It feels like a case for that intensity modulation cliché. Lily, you're up here. I'm gonna need you down here. I don't deny the director can be blamed in this case, but I have the feeling that Anya Taylor-Joy could have pulled it off somehow.
Destiny!
In cases of elevated and stylized dialogue, there's a stronger need of reining in. Alexander McKendrick talks about how he found Clifford Odets' dialogue for Sweet Smell of Success theatrical and artificial.
So what'll you do if I feel nervous? Open your meaty, sympathetic arms.
But the writer told him he was thinking too much about the words and not their situations.
I'm a schoolboy. Teach me, teach me.
So Sandy realized that the spoken word is often at its most effective when the actors concentrate not on the words and their literal meaning, but on the actions that underlie them, the real intentions and motivations of the characters. A line that reads quite implausibly on the printed page can be quite convincing and effective when spoken in a throwaway or incidental fashion by the actor.
Mr. Falco, let it be said at once, is a man of 40 faces, not one. None too pretty, and all deceptive.
When under a clown director who doesn't take formal speech seriously, Matt Damon overacts,
Particularly now, in times of crisis.
hitting every vowel with a brick hammer.
Majesty, should we start working on a performance of this entire debacle?
I saw no human speaking here.
Nor did I.
But under a director used to period dialogue, he sounds like...
with neither plunder nor prisoners.
A person.
And without 5 of the 9 squires under my command.
It's the bare minimum, but for all his faults, Ridley Scott never had a bad performance in his films.
Never.
Oh, never mind.
Shit. Chocolate.
I said never mind.
They may
Stop.
look the same.
Stop! In my video on Kenneth Branagh's Hamlet, I talk about how much I appreciate Derek Jacobi's musical delivery of every line.
Why should we, in our peevish opposition, take it to heart?
Since we're here, if you're enjoying the video, like and subscribe. The best thing to get more videos. Supporting me on Patreon then, that's the Derek Jacobi of moves.
This isn't an honor, Mr. Jacobi. I'm a really big fan. You have no idea.
Anyway, his type of classically trained diction galvanizes every line.
The head is not more native to the heart, the hand more instrumental to the mouth, than is the throne of Denmark to thy father.
Such talented thespians already speak the highest treasures of the English language. But this articulate vocal control can work with practically everything.
Then perhaps Caesar will be so good as to teach us, out of his own extensive experience.
Which is why I think Hopkins could make Oiseau's prose bloom.
Well, that's most kind of you, I must say, sir. Most kind.
Meaning that the secret to save just about any line of dialogue is being a legend of the British stage. Got it?
I thank my God for my humility.
Their cadence goes up and down.
A face without a heart.
Their voices can be as strong as a cannon or as soft as a breeze.
Stab him!
He's a murderer.
Here flowing, here staccato.
Look how you dream, I say again. Give out that Anne, my queen, is sick and like to die.
Sometimes fast, sometimes slow.
As dreams are made on.
I must dedicate a portion to the 3 Knights of the Realm: John Gielgud, Ralph Richardson, and Laurence Olivier.
Touch where it further off, I pluck it down.
John Gielgud's voice was described by Alec Guinness as a silver trumpet muffled in silk.
And after this, let Caesar seat him sure, for we will shake him, or worse days endure.
Thanks to him, this is one of the quotes I quote the most.
I'm going to take a bath. I'll alert the media.
No matter the line, he sounds like Dante's Virgil.
Perhaps you'd like me to come in there and wash your dick for you, you little shit.
I say that in part because he did play Dante's Virgil.
Through me, you reached the city of despair.
Nobody else could.
A lady called, so blessed and beautiful, I begged her to command me what to do.
Thanks be to Peter Greenaway, who loved his voice so much he had him speak every character's lines in Prospero's books.
Or we run ourselves aground.
As every movie should.
Oh, I've suffered with those that I saw suffer.
Then there's Larry Olivier, who never met a role he couldn't play.
The laws and commands of the Prophet Muhammad
Blessings and peace be upon him.
Marlon Brando did an extraordinary work in The Godfather, delivering lines like nobody has ever done, creating a fully unique character.
And then they will fear you.
But that Oscar should have gone to Larry.
Absolutely.
In Sleuth, he gives one of the most entertaining performances there ever was.
And this, as they say, is where the plot thickens.
Nobody has ever had such delight in speaking his lines.
You are trying too hard to be a big boy too soon.
He relishes in injecting drama and sarcasm.
Now, I thought you were brought up in England. Surely you know it's not done to be rude.
He takes pleasure in stressing alliterations.
If I choose to say that my wife converses like a child of 6 and makes love like an extinct shellfish, I shall.
His character playfully plays multiple characters.
The police may be baffled, Inspector, he boomed, but Meridew is not.
And Olivier gives each of them their own vocal traits.
I know that, don't you mind me, I won't disturb thee. I'll just be getting on with me dusting.
You simply cannot know what rhythm his next line will take.
I've quite forgotten how intolerably tiresome, vain, spendthrift, self-indulgent, and generally bloody crafty she really is.
Every sentence is a new adventure.
Tush, not Dead-Eyed Wyke, the demon gunman of Cloak Manor. Now, what next?
Witnessing your dialogue given such a luxury treatment must be every author's daydream.
Because I'm a-gonna kill you.
You are gonna kill me?
Let's go over how Ralph Richardson speaks Eugene O'Neill.
A wonderful home was ordinary enough.
Wonderful home gets the lofty inflection.
A wonderful home,
while ordinary enough is quickly brushed aside as the triviality it is.
ordinary enough.
An appropriate diction for each subject.
A wonderful home was ordinary enough.
Then soon his derision becomes clear as he voices nobleness, not to ennoble, but to ridicule.
Her father wasn't the great, noble Irish gentleman she makes out. He was prosperous enough, too, in his wholesale grocery business, an able man. He became a steady champagne drinker.
What an actor!
Oh, that's very proper.
Show-stopping as ever in William Wyler's outstanding The Heiress, wherein Olivia de Havilland gives one of the greatest vocal performances of all time. Let me talk about her. She plays a plain, simple girl who's kind, rich, but ordinary enough.
But that is what is so wonderful to me, that he should have everything a woman could want. And he wants me.
Her voice is full of that breathy, wide-eyed wonder you find in some classical actresses.
I have sat here in my room and made notes of the things I should say and how I should say them.
Like every word is followed by a gust of wind.
You are very bold.
As she did with Melanie.
I'm glad you killed him.
Always sounding like she aims at nothing but to please.
Oh, I do. I would do anything to please him. There's nothing that means more to me than that.
Naive.
My father won't abuse you. He doesn't know you well enough.
Harmless.
Why? What has he done?
Silly.
But it wouldn't matter. I could never say that.
Over the course of the story, she learns that her father, Ralph, doesn't think much of her.
What a terrible thing to say to me.
Subsequently, when talking about him to her fiancé, she loses her airy affectation.
You must be very happy and expect nothing from him, ever.
It's a clear case of noticeable transformation.
No, Morris, he will not. But even if he would, I would not.
Then her gold-digging Monty jilts her and she jilts the good girl voice completely.
He deserted me.
Even her uber-feminine upwards inflections
He fears that you do not like him.
are done and gone.
When would you like to marry me?
She doesn't give a shit about pleasing anybody anymore.
Now do you admire me, Father?
And you can hear it.
You thought that any handsome, clever man would be as bored with me as you were. It was not love that made you protect me, it was contempt.
I imagine it influenced David Lynch and Naomi Watts in Mulholland Drive.
Thank you, Irene. I was so excited, nervous.
She opens the film with that same old-timey ingenue affectation.
Won't that be the day?
By the end, she's lost everything, that voice included.
It's just an actress's photo resume. Everybody's got one.
Character development made audible.
I sure do.
Now to conclude. Sometimes all the technique, subtext and wit in the world can't beat something matter-of-fact delivered straight and to the point. That's why I love how Ice Cube says the simple line from 21 Jump Street.
They put this on the internet for everybody to see?
They're teenagers, man. They're really stupid.
Just priceless.
They're teenagers, man. They're really stupid.
Now what deliveries do you adore?
Words, more words. Well, you've made a rope of words and strangled this business. But there's a microphone right there to catch the last gurgles.
Tell me in the comments. And thank you for watching.
They're teenagers, man. They're really stupid. So you should blend right in.
Sponsored by Incogni.
Oh my god. I just realized I'm muted. This whole fucking time I was muted. You didn't hear a damn word I was saying through that video. Oh my god, I hate myself. Well, no wonder I was being asked if the stream was okay. I apologize. Well, I'm kind of pissed that none of that I was saying during the video got captured. Alright, you know what? Let me just move on. Well, that's not making it into a single video form. Oh, God, I'm such a dum-dum. Sorry about that.
I'm sick and tired of horrible fan casts. Yeah, but I'm sick
Wait, what did that
and tired of horrible.
Your fan casting starter pack. Who's this? I recognize like everybody else here except for this guy. Who's that? Anyway. Yeah, this is Azon. Stop fan casting your crushes as superheroes. Oh my god, yes. I hate it when people do that.
Fan casts. Yeah, but actually I am sick though. But I recorded some of this when I wasn't sick, so my voice might sound different throughout different parts. Starting off with possibly one of the worst suggestions I've seen in recent history, we have Charlie Heaton as Wolverine. Oh! And for some reason, this was one of the first things that popped up when I googled his name. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'd feel if I tried to Google myself and this popped up.
I don't even know who that is.
Anyway, some of you may be
Disability to get this bread? What the fuck?
familiar with his work as he's one of the main characters in Stranger Things. I have no idea how this show is still going. I swear the cast members were like 5 years old when the first season came out, and now they're pushing 36. I think I was still in the womb when the first season came out. Like, I don't even remember any of this show. This bald, I like ya cut G looking ass child is now a married woman. Where did the time go? But yeah, I don't think I really have to explain that much of why I think this guy would be terrible at playing Wolverine. Let's address the most obvious reason. I mean, he looks absolutely nothing like the character.
He's such a little twinky boy. Like, no. I know Wolverine is short, but he's a big, burly hunk of man, okay? I mean, no offense to this. I'm not insulting this guy's masculinity. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Looks like he plays serial killers in movies. Bro can't even grow the correct facial hair, and you're telling me you want him to play a guy who's known for his facial hair. However, he is the spitting image of human Megamind in the Megamind TV show. I mean, he looks exactly like him. But this dude's already been in the X-Men movie The New Mutants, which I'm sure most of you forgot even existed, in which he played the world-renowned character Cannonball. And probably only 12 of you guys watching right now are familiar with that character.
Yes, I know who he is. I'm one of the 12.
Put this man back into an X-Men movie, the only character I could see him playing is Angel/Archangel. That's probably like the only relevant character that suits this guy. Bootleg Harry Styles looking ass boy. Some other bad Wolverine fan casts would be Tom Hardy and Daniel Radcliffe. Tom Hardy makes a better gangster than he does a Wolverine.
okay, Tom Hardy's not a terrible choice. Not my first choice, but he's not a terrible choice. But Daniel Radcliffe? Really?
The only real good selling part about him being Wolverine is the fact that he's short. What? He's not
The
short.
fact that he's
He's
short.
5'9", that's average. Yeah, but like Hugh Jackman was 6'2", so comparatively
Yeah,
Tom
exactly.
Hardy is a midget. And even shorter than that is Daniel Radcliffe. But I can't see this dude as
Comparatively,
anything
Tom
but
Hardy's
Harry
a
Potter.
midget.
I mean, sure, he's a good actor and he's short and hairy just like Wolverine, but I don't know, man. I just can't see this guy as a Wolverine, you know? He's just
Yeah.
too British for me, I think. Oh, it's me, Wolverine. A bottle of water, yeah?
He's too
Have you
thin.
heard what happened to the Queen? Oh, it's mad, innit? She
You
didn't
need
get
a
hit
thick,
tea.
burly guy.
I heard she didn't get hit tea.
Boy need to be thick.
Oh, it's bloody,
And Daniel Rag-
bloody hell. Oh, my. And yes, I'm aware that Tom Hardy is also British, but you know what? You can shove it up your ass. I don't care. Next up, we have literally any
I didn't know
character
he
that
was
people
British,
say they want
honestly.
Timothée Chalamet to play. Me, personally, I cannot see this man playing any kind of superhero. I see a lot of people suggesting to cast him as Nightwing, which
Ugh.
I think is a horrible idea. Like, let's be real
Whoa.
here, guys. He's not giving Nightwing. The only thing he's giving is chlamydia to the entire student body of NYU. I have no idea what actors out there would make a good Nightwing, but he's definitely not one of them.
You're not that guy, pal.
If anything, he
You
looks
are not
more like
that
a
guy,
Tim
pal.
Drake. And I'm only saying that because he looks like a bisexual twink. There's also talks of him portraying Terry
Not that there's
McGinnis in a
anything wrong
Batman
with that.
Beyond adaptation. And, you know, I don't know what he's trying to cook here, but no. If I could dial back the clock like 10 years, then I would choose Joseph Gordon-Levitt to be a Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
But, you know, Timothée Chalamet, never in a trillion years would I
Oh,
would
he
I
was
want him to be
Paul from those
Batman
Dune
Beyond.
movies.
What are you
That's where I recognize him from.
I know this picture is mostly a meme, but there's some fans out there who are genuinely super obsessive and will not only advocate for them being in roles that don't make any sense, but also know way too many personal details about them. Such a lack of privacy.
Ugh.
That's why you need to protect your data online with Incogni. Incogni tracks down and
segue
removes
into
your
the
personal
sponsor.
data from multiple sites, including online directories, people search sites,
We're gonna have to
and
end the
even online
stream here in a
databases.
minute because
This
I gotta
includes
start getting
data
ready
like
for
your
work.
full name, home
might
address,
be the last
phone
video we
number,
watch.
and health information, keeping you
Maybe.
safe from scams and identity theft. All you have to do is create an account and share the minimum amount of personal info to find your profiles online. Then authorize them to delete your information with a one-time approval. This allows them to contact data brokers and remove your information on your
Oh
behalf.
my God, what happened
According
to
to
my
the
avatar?
annual
Sorry.
data breach report by the Identity Theft Resource Center, the number of data breaches increases every year, going up by 211% from 2023 to 2024. Right now, you can get 60% off an annual plan of Incogni by clicking the link in the description and using code EYESON. And with the unlimited plan, you can remove your information from any site by using the custom removals feature. Just give Incogni the link to a website that's sharing your information and watch it disappear. And with a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose by trying it out. So what are you waiting for? Take back your privacy with Incogni. And while we're on the topic of casting Batman, a popular fan cast for him is Alan Ritchson. And it's gotten to the point where the
Oh, he's
actor
kinda
himself
hot.
has
Who
expressed
is
that he
that?
wants to play this character. And by want, I mean really want. Like
Who is that guy? He's kind of hot.
this dude really wants to play Batman.
Gotham is mine. Look at that. I don't even have to practice. It just comes out naturally.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Okay, that was kind of cringe. Okay, you know when I said he was hot, now it's just physically hot. that kind of deflated the boner a bit. That was a little cringe. Yeah, exactly. He is not that guy.
And I mean, sure, he has the physique and the
Ooh, I'm not gonna lie. Physically, he can get it, but that what he did there just now, oh, that was cringe.
demeanor to play Batman. But as far as Bruce Wayne, he doesn't match the charismatic
nah.
playboy billionaire Bruce Wayne type. Another
true,
character
yeah.
people want him to play is Captain Atom, which I think is a terrible role to have based solely on the fact that this character is a jobber in the comics. There's so many storylines where this dude just blows up and the destruction from his explosion is used as a plot device.
I'm about to blow.
If I were to cast him in the role, I feel like he may
See, I need some editing like that. I need a good editor to get me some editing like that. Yeah, right there in Justice League Unlimited, I like that they cast Nick Stokes from CSI, whatever his real name. I don't know what his real name is. I just know his character's name. He was pretty good voice-wise as a character.
Make a pretty good Wildcat, even
He might-
though he's
well,
a
actually,
little
he's
too
probably
young
old
for
as
that
fuck
role.
now, but-
Another one I see thrown around a lot is Booster Gold,
Booster
which I feel like
Gold!
is infinitely better than Batman.
Yeah, he'd be a better Booster Gold.
Don't let this guy play Batman, please. And speaking of Batman, we have his arch nemesis, the Joker, who a lot of people want Willem Dafoe to play for some reason, as if there aren't a bunch of other qualified younger actors out there.
Okay, but what's wrong with Willem Dafoe? He'd be perfect. I guess he'd be good at like an older Joker, but a young Joker, yeah.
What the fuck? Remio18 played you dude for 50 channel points.
That was the timing on that was kind of perfect. Bill Skarsgård would be a good choice. Yeah.
That they could choose from. And to be fair, I get why people want this guy to play the...
I want problems always. Remio18 played I don't want peace for 50 channel points.
The Joker, like, he's a great actor, and he definitely has the range to do it as shown by his role as Green Goblin. But that's exactly the main reason why I think that this is a terrible choice for a cast. His acting as Green Goblin is similar to what he would do if he played the Joker. So to me, it's not really interesting to watch him play a role he basically already did. Not to mention he did this role in 2 separate movies already. And he's old, like... Just let the man rest. I mean, we don't need to keep typecasting him as a crazy dude. Next up, we have John Boy.
Remio18 played Hey Shampoo for 100 channel points.
Okay, that he made very good points.
Yeager as Blade. Who the fuck is who wants
Who
this?
is that?
Who is actually advocating for this? What are you talking about? It's a tall order to take over the role that Wesley Snipes popularized, and you're trying to tell me that
Brother, what's that?
What's that,
What's that, brother?
Remio18 played you brother E for 100 channel points.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe of this video too. Ooh, brother, ooh.
people see this guy as the successor to that role. We need a badass actor to be playing Blade. Some John Wick type shit. And I'm afraid this...
Remio18
All right,
played Farts
Remio.
Reverb 1 for 200 channel points.
Well, at least I know that one animation's working. Remio, chill, man. Stop spamming.
guy is absolutely
appreciate
nothing
the
like
support.
that, so I have no idea why people want him to be playing Blade. After seeing Sinners, I feel like Michael B. Jordan would be a better Blade than this guy. I genuinely think
What did I just say?
Remio18 played Farts Reverb 2 for 200 channel points.
Michael B. Jordan would probably be better, yeah.
I feel like Michael B. Jordan would be a better Blade than this guy. I genuinely think literally any other actor in the world could be a better Blade than this guy. I think Ryan Gosling could be a better Blade than this guy. Did everyone
And
just
he's
collectively
fucking white.
forget how terrible his acting was in the Star Wars trilogy? Didn't we already cast a guy for Blade?
Yes.
Sydney Sweeney as Black Cat. Now, I feel like there's an obvious reason why people want to cast her in this kind of role. In fact, I can clearly see two large reasons why people want her to play this character. And for some reason, a lot of people also want her to play Power Girl. You know, I have a sneaking
Her boobies ain't
suspicion
big enough to
that
be
the
Power
reason
Girl.
why people want her to play Black Cat is the same exact reason why people want her to play Power Girl, but I just can't place my finger on it. I'm not entirely sure yet. Okay, but seriously, let's be real here, guys.
I'm sorry, her boobies are not big enough to be Power Girl. Power Girl has like some freaking H-cup boobs, okay?
Her acting skills are average at best. The only reason why her career has gotten this far is because people think she's attractive. I'm 99% sure that at least half of the people that watch her movies are only watching because they're hoping they can see her naked. All of these supposed fans that are trying to get this casted are just a bunch of shameless gooners that want to see her in a costume. Sure, yeah, I guess she visually fits these characters, but she can't act well enough to portray any of them effectively. Tyrese Gibson as Jon Stewart. The Fast and Furious guy who can't even act that well wants to be Jon Stewart. Yeah, no thanks, bro.
Hey, Mia, you better hide your baby, or I'm just playing.
You better hide that big ass forehead.
Yeah, I think Ryan Gosling would make a better Jon Stewart, honestly.
Yeah, this is my new PC. My comments aren't working either. What? Fuck. I just realized I forgot to put, like, the comments box over here. I gotta fix that. No, I don't have the usual text-to-speech thing going on. I'm working out a new system for it. So, no. I'm probably not going to have, like, every comment being read out now. It'll be, like, you have to, like, spend points to, have a TTS comment. Anyway, yeah. So, let me put this back up here. Oh my god, excuse me. Okay. I gotta start getting ready for work soon, so I guess we're gonna end it here. So... hang on, who was there to raid? Oh my god, hold on. There we go. Okay. So yeah, let's find somebody to raid. Who we gonna raid? Who we gonna raid? Is Merc still going? We might raid him. Oh, no, wait. I think he ended. Oh no, he'll be back shortly. Okay. Zaf is up.
Romeo 18 played Oye a cat for 200 channel points.
Thanks. Thaf is live. Yeah, let's raid Thaf.
He's pulling his cock out!
Romeo 18 played he's pulling his cock
Where?
out for 1000 channel points.
Alright, dude, we're about to raid and end, okay? Save your points. Alright, guys, thanks so much for joining me on my first stream back. Join me tomorrow for Spooky Sunday. Love you guys. See ya tomorrow. Let's raid Thaf9, so let's get that going. Let's see, where is my chat thing? Here we go. /raid. I like the background. Yeah, thanks. I know, isn't it neat? All right. So we're going to raid Thaf. I just explained to you where the text-to-speech is. Okay, anyways, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.